Alright guys, before I start this video, yes, my space is an absolute mess right now. That's why there's crap everywhere. You see filament roll here. It's actually hooked up to this printer here on this table. I think it's printing. And then there's some boxes here from the A1 Mini, which is actually sort of what we'll be talking about today, but it's not a review. I'm not saying anything about the A1 Mini much, but we're going to be talking about this little fish guy right here. I printed a few of these, and I'm going to be talking about filament waste. So let's just jump right into it and say, you bought an A1 Mini combo kit. I didn't do that. And you want to print this little fish that has 3 colors right there. I printed it in orange, white, and black. Now, white and black is a hard thing to do without filament bleeding. As you can see, it actually printed really well for your son's birthday party. And you want to make 20 of them for all of his friends coming over. You can fit up to 5 of these fish on the A1 Mini's build plate, which is 180 by 180 by 180. I think I have an extra build plate that size, but you can actually fit 6 on one if you arrange them right. That's how I printed mine, but it's not very easy to do. You can't get to 20 flat out, so we're gonna say 5 for this one. So now you need to think of the 2 main options to how you can print this on one build plate and nothing fancy, right? So you can print them one at a time. Pros: smaller amount of filament. Smaller amount of filament wasted if in case of a filled print. I'm not saying the A1 Mini has those issues or it doesn't have those issues. The review is going to be a bit longer. Anyway, and then cons. You have to start each one individually. So, option B, print 5 on a build plate. So, pros: start less prints. Cons: bigger amount of filament wasted in event of failure, which still not talking if the A1 Mini has a lot of failures or not. That's a secret. Anyway, now, you probably said that you will just suck it up and print them out one at a time, but there was one factor I left out on purpose, and that would be the amount of purged filament. Now, purged filament are these little things. As you can see, putting him next to Mr. Fish. No, now he knocked Mr. Fish off. No. Grab angles, so there's your little filament. Oops. Now, purge filament is the film that is pushed through the nozzles to change color and make sure that the filament color is right. It is flushed to make sure that there is no color bleed. Like, color bleed would be as if there's black in that white or black in that orange, which there is not. So you have to flush it. If you ever change colors on your 3D printer, you make sure you flush it every time. All right. Same thing happens in a prime tower, which is this little cube. It does only affect single nozzle multicolor machines like the A1 Mini, any of Bambu Labs machines. On an IDEX or tool changer like the Prusa XL, which is a tool changer, if you turn it right, you can print it with no poop and no prime tower. And if you're only going one color, the only consideration is that every print you have there's a start low purge line. So yeah, that's not what we're talking about. So we don't focus on this, right? The difference in so on the Bambu Labs slicer, with mostly stock settings for one fish, we have 25.44 grams of flushed material. The printing time is about 3 hours. The model itself is only 10.63 grams. So now let's check the same thing, but with 5 fish instead. There is, yet again, 25.44 grams, or 44 grams a flush PLA, but now the part is 52.85 grams. That's what it estimated. And takes 5 hours. Now, if you don't believe me, I didn't feel like wasting the filament for both to print both separately, because that's just kind of a waste of filament. Because according to what it says, and according to other YouTubers, I'll probably link some down below, that's true. So now that you know, if you want multiple of the same print that's multicolor, you should print many at a time. Now, if you are still thinking, what if my printer screws up and messes up one? Well, guess what? You're still saving a significant amount of money and filament by only printing 5 at a time. Even if one of these fishes screws up, you have 4 good ones, right? And you save filament. And also, I can't disclose how well the A1 Mini works, but I haven't had a single failure with these fish. And I printed 12 of them, so. Besides, one was my error. Anyway. So, if I missed something that you would want to see at all, like anything, it doesn't have to be multicolor related, comment below, and I will gladly see if I can do a video on that topic, because I kind of run out of topics pretty quickly. So yeah, I put the link to the script below because I think it's nice to see like what it says and everything, so that if you couldn't hear me or something, there you go, and you guys might be able to help me be even a better YouTuber there. Also put a link to a spreadsheet that I made myself for the amount of grams per waste per print and stuff, so that you could see, you know, how many, what's the most efficient and stuff for a print like this. For you, and I put it in somewhere. As well as all of that, I am going to link my own link center, which is a link center where I put lists for video scripts, my accounts, my social accounts, links to site. I get the resources from, links to my Discord, and other things like upgrades for my A1 Mini that I already started doing, that was made in collab with my Discord, and anybody else who wants to join in on it. It is a completely free thing, and I'll print some of those things on my A1 Mini for my A1 Mini to make it more cool. And anyway, have a great day. Happy printing. I'm TGM, and thank you for watching.